Hi guys, in this video we are going to focus on what is a matrix and mathematics. So a matrix is a rectangular arrangement of numbers, symbols or expression enclosed in square brackets. For example, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Add 0, 5, 3, 2, 1. 0, 6, 3. 3, 2, 1, 6, 5 and 1. These are matrices. If we look at these arrangement of numbers, then they are arranged in a rectangular arrangement and enclosed in square brackets. There are two conditions for an arrangement of numbers to be a matrix. The first is that it should be a rectangular arrangement, and the second is that it should be enclosed in square brackets. Here, these numbers are arranged in a rectangular arrangement and enclosed in square brackets. That is why they are called matrices. This is a matrix because here the arrangement of number is a rectangular arrangement and that arrangement is enclosed in square bracket. And in the same way, in the remaining two matrices, the numbers are arranged in the same way. Right, so these three are called matrices. Look at these matrices. These matrices contain numbers and square brackets. The number inside the matrices are called the elements or the entries of the matrix. For example, 3, 4, 5 and 6 are the elements or entries of this matrix. 8, 0, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, 6 and 3 are the elements or entries of this matrix. And 3, 2, 1, 6, 5 and 1 are the elements of this matrix. In mathematics, matrices are denoted by the capital letters just like A, B, C, D, etc. For example, these matrices are represented by these capital letters. Right? So this is A matrix, this is B matrix, and this is C matrix. Now we are going to discuss the rows and column and matrices. If we look at these matrices, then these matrices contain two types of arrangement. One is the horizontal arrangement, which is this one, and the other is the vertical arrangement, which is this one, right? The horizontal arrangement are called rows, and the vertical arrangement of the numbers are called columns. For example, this matrix has two vertical arrangement and two horizontal arrangements. So this matrix has two rows and two columns. So horizontal arrangement is called rows. Horizontal arrangement of numbers. Horizontal arrangement. Horizontal arrangement are called rows, while the vertical arrangement of numbers are called columns. If a matrix has many as vertical arrangement, it will be called their columns, and if a matrix has as many as horizontal arrangement, these will be called their rows. For example, this matrix has two horizontal arrangement of numbers and two vertical arrangement of numbers. So this matrix has two rows and two columns. And this is the first row, we call it as first row or row 1, right, or R1. And this is the second horizontal arrangement. It is called second row or row 2, right, or R2. And this is the first vertical arrangement of numbers. It is called first column or column 1 or C1. And this is the second vertical arrangement. It is called second column or column 2 or C2. In the same way, in matrix B, there are two horizontal arrangements and three vertical arrangements. So this is the first horizontal arrangement, this is the second horizontal arrangement, and this is the third horizontal arrangement. So this is the first row, we call it as row 1. This is the second horizontal arrangement of numbers called row 2, and this is the third horizontal arrangement called row 3. This is the first vertical arrangement called column 1 or C1, or it is called the first column. It is the second vertical arrangement called second column or column 2 or C2. And this is the third vertical arrangement called third column or C3 or column 3, right? There are two horizontal arrangement. This is the first horizontal arrangement and this is the second horizontal arrangement. Means that there are two rows, three columns, right? This is the first vertical arrangement, this is the second vertical arrangement, and this is the third vertical arrangement. So there are two rows and three columns. So this is the first row or row 1, and this is the second row or row 2. This is the first column, we call it as C1. This is the second column called we call it as C2, and this is the third column, we call it as C3. Right, so these were the rows and column and matrices. The horizontal arrangement, just like these, are called rows, and the vertical arrangement are called columns. The horizontal arrangement is called row, and the vertical arrangement in a matrix is called column. Now we are going to discuss what is the order of a matrix. So let's suppose I have a matrix A, which contains the elements 3, 2, 4, and 6. Now, if a matrix has m rows, and n columns, if a matrix has m rows and n columns, then the order of this matrix will be m by n, right? For example, this matrix has 2 rows and 2 columns, so the order of this matrix will be 2 by 2, right? We call it as 2 by 2 or m by n. Simple as m by n, right? So the order of this matrix is 2 by 2 matrix because here there are 2 rows and 2 columns. The first number represents the rows and the second number represents the columns. Let me take some more example. B, which contains the elements 3, 2, -1, 6, 5, and 0. So here, if I look at this matrix, then this matrix has 2 rows and 3 columns. So here, 2 rows and 3 columns, right? So the order of this matrix will be 2 by 3. Right, because here the first number represents the rows and the second number represents the column. So this matrix is of order 2 by 3, or the order of this matrix is 2 by 3. Now let me have another matrix C. 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, and 5. Alright, so here if I look at this matrix, then this matrix contains 3 rows and 2 columns, right? We call it as 3 rows and 2 columns. So the order of this matrix is 3 by 2. This matrix is of order 3 by 2, or this is a 3 by 2 matrix because there are 3 rows and 2 columns. Right, let me have another example, D, which contains the elements 3, 8, 0, -5, 6, 2, 3, 8, and 9. Now again, if we look at this matrix, then this matrix has 3 rows and 3 columns. Right, so the order of this matrix will be 3 by 3. This matrix is a 3 by 3 matrix because it has 3 rows and 3 columns. Matrix can be called as the dimension or size of a matrix. For example, the dimension of this matrix is 3 by 3, right? Or the order of this matrix is 3 by 3. Or D is a 3 by 3 matrix. Sometimes we write it as 3 by 3. So it doesn't mean multiplication, but we call it as 3 by 3. It means that there are 3 rows and 3 columns. So dear viewer, if you have liked the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos related to math. Thank you for watching.